God, I've never seen anything like this. Never!
Every day, millions of animals are born, mostly fitting the mold we've come to expect. But occasionally, nature surprises us with specimens so unique they challenge our understanding of biology. Rare genetic mutations in unusual circumstances sometimes give rise to animals that defy typical expectations, featuring either extra limbs, missing parts, or entirely new attributes. From the delightful to the bizarre, these creatures remind us of nature's boundless creativity. Here are 20 animals that are only born once in a lifetime. Number 20, snake with legs. Imagine finding a snake with legs slithering in your bedroom. This is exactly what happened to 66-year-old Dean Hyung-yu from China in 2009. Duong was stunned when she spotted a snake clinging to her bedroom wall. The snake measured nearly 41 centimeters in length and was as thick as an arm. If that's not startling enough, she noticed it had talons hanging from its midsection. Without hesitation and understandably terrified, Duong grabbed her shoe and repeatedly struck the snake until it was dead. To prove her unbelievable encounter, she preserved the legged snake in a bottle of alcohol, offering irrefutable evidence of her bizarre experience. While it sounds unbelievable, there is a chance that this legged snake could be a result of a genetic mutation. Some snakes possess vestigial hip bones and remnants of limbs near their cloaca. All snake genomes have the necessary DNA to produce limbs, so a mutation in Hox's genes, which control body layout, could theoretically cause such an anomaly. Pollution, known to induce Hox gene mutations in frogs, might also play a role here, given China's pollution levels. Interestingly, fossils of snakes with legs, dating back around 190 million years, have been found in various parts of the world. However, such sightings in modern times are incredibly rare. More than 20 generations could pass without a single person encountering one of these anomalies. 2019, Two-Faced cat. Imagine a cat so rare that it seems to defy the very laws of nature. This cat isn't your typical feline friend with mood swings. Meet Frank and Louie, a cat unlike any other, whose appearance captivated the world. Known as a Janus cat, named after the Roman god with two faces, Frank and Louie was a striking example of a rare genetic condition known as diprosopis. This term, derived from Greek, literally translates to two-faced. Despite the challenges associated with such a mutation, where most afflicted animals survive only a few days, Frank and Louie defied odds by living for 15 years, earning a spot in the Guinness World Records. This extraordinary feline had one body and one brain, but was equipped with two functioning faces. Each face had its own distinct personality. One side was Frank, who could see with a single eye, and the other was Louie, who intriguingly lacked the ability to purr. They shared one mouth and an esophagus, which contributed significantly to their survival, as feeding and breathing could occur without the complications often seen in other diprosopis cases. Number 18, Croc-Buffalo. In the tranquil village of rural Thailand, a staggering discovery was made in 2015, an animal that seemed to belong more to the realm of myths than to our modern world. Known as the Croc-Buffalo, this newborn creature presented a baffling combination. It bore the hooves, body, and limbs typical of a buffalo, yet its skin was dry and flaky, its head flat, mirroring the features of an alligator. This enigmatic being was born to a buffalo that had a history of normal, healthy offspring, making the 2015 birth all the more mystifying. Though the Croc-Buffalo did not survive long after birth, its appearance sparked a whirlwind of local legends and scientific curiosity. Villagers speculated whether it might be a sign of good fortune or a bizarre result of genetic anomalies. Experts suggested that it might have suffered from a rare skin condition developed in the womb, contributing to its unusual appearance. Number 17, cat born with wings. In a quaint town in China, a cat has stirred quite a spectacle, not for its usual feline antics, but for something far more unusual. It appears to have grown wings. This peculiar development has given local birds a scare and left other cats enviously puzzled. The emergence of wings on a year-old cat has baffled experts and enthusiasts alike, leading to a flurry of speculation. Could it be a genetic mutation, perhaps from exposure to environmental chemicals during its fetal stage? Or, as some suggest, Might these wings be the remains of a vestigial twin? While the idea of a Siamese twin is less plausible, it can't be entirely dismissed. Remarkably, these wings, though non-functional for flight, have not seemed to bother the cat. Intriguingly, as the cat continues to grow, so do the wings, hinting at the potential for even greater uniqueness. This winged cat, unable to fly but certainly equipped to turn heads, might just revolutionize the way we think about genetic mutations in domestic animals. Number 16. Double-muscled Whippet. While dogs like Tibetan Mastiffs and Pit Bull Terriers are renowned for their muscular builds, Whippets are typically known for their speed rather than their strength. However, in 2007, a Whippet named Wendy defied this norm with her remarkable physique, earning fame for her muscular body and impressive weight of nearly 60 pounds. Wendy's extraordinary build was due to a condition known as double muscling, caused by a mutation in her myostatin gene. This mutation inhibits muscle growth regulation, resulting in significantly more muscle mass than usual. To put this into perspective, common Whippets usually weigh up to 42 pounds at most. Wendy was essentially the Arnold Schwarzenegger of the Whippet world. However, this impressive muscle mass came with its own set of challenges. Wendy's strength compromised her speed and agility, preventing her from making quick turns, a stark contrast to the typical Whippet's agility. Sadly, Wendy passed away at the age of 14. The chances of encountering another double-muscled Whippet like Wendy are incredibly slim, making her story all the more extraordinary. Number 15. Cyclops Goat. In 2017, a baby goat with a single eye in the center of its forehead was born in a village in India, astonishing locals and drawing attention worldwide. This unusual condition, resembling the mythical Cyclops, is caused by a disorder known as cyclopia. Cyclopia is a severe brain malformation that occurs when the forebrain fails to divide properly during early embryonic development. This disorder leads to various facial and neurological abnormalities, ranging from mild facial differences to severe intellectual impairment. In many cases, the condition is not compatible with life. This particular baby goat had only one ear, no proper nose, and lacked eyelids and lashes. Its jaw was abnormally small, causing its tongue to protrude to one side. These physical anomalies often make it difficult for the animal to eat properly, leading to poor growth and development. While the baby goat initially survived, its chances of a long life were slim due to the complex health issues associated with cyclopia. Number 14. Fish with two mouths. It's not every day that you hear about a mutant fish being caught, especially one with an extra mouth. Such stories often spark curiosity and concern, leading people to wonder if nuclear testing or toxic waste dumping might be the cause. This particular story comes from Lake Champlain, located on the border of New York and Vermont, where a woman fishing experienced an unexpected surprise. She reeled in what appeared to be a lake trout with not one, but two mouths, one positioned above the other. At first glance, it almost looked like the fish had two heads. Naturally, this unusual catch intrigued her fishing team, and they did what many of us would do. They posted a picture of the bizarre fish on Facebook. The image quickly went viral, sparking a flurry of stories about other two-headed and double-mouthed fish sightings over the years. While everyone loves a good fish tale, the two-mouthed fish remains a fascinating and rare phenomenon. Though some speculated about environmental factors, the exact cause of this mutation is still unknown. What makes this story even more intriguing is that it took place in Lake Champlain, a body of water already famous for its legendary monster, Champ. So while this two-mouthed fish is certainly a remarkable find, reeling in the Lake Champlain monster would undoubtedly be a story for the ages. Number 13. The eight-legged goat. In the serene countryside of northeastern Croatia, a truly remarkable birth caught the attention of a local farmer. He discovered a newborn goat with not 4, but 8 legs. Initially doubting his own eyes, he sought confirmation from a neighbor, who was just as astounded by the sight. Although charming in appearance, the first week was crucial for the survival of this unique goat, affectionately dubbed octogoat. Despite the challenges, experts noted that such anomalies might occur due to fusion with another embryo, suggesting a twin that never fully developed. Intriguingly, the octogoat is also a hermaphrodite. In the animal kingdom, hermaphroditism, possessing both male and female reproductive systems, is not unusual, but the octogoat stands out with its extra limbs and ambiguous biology. Number 12. Double-headed pig. Pigs are already fascinating animals, beloved by some for their intelligence and by others for their culinary delight. But imagine encountering a pig with not one, but two heads. While it sounds like something out of a fantasy novel, it is a rare but real phenomenon. This extraordinary double-headed pig is extremely rare and certainly not something you encounter every day. It is owned by a farmer named Zhang and recently made headlines. The pig had 2 snouts, 3 eyes, 2 ears, and 4 legs. Local veterinarians explain that this unusual appearance likely resulted from an underdeveloped twin pig fusing in the womb, creating what can be likened to a Siamese pig. Despite its unusual looks, Zhang received numerous offers from buyers willing to pay a fortune for this pig. However, he turned them all down, perhaps recognizing the sheer wonder of this rare creature. To many, this double-headed pig is nothing short of a miracle. Number 11. Dog with own image on ear. Prepare for a cuteness overload. This adorable black and white rescue puppy, named Lucy, captured hearts back in 2017 due to a truly unique feature. Lucy's left ear has markings that form a perfect image of herself, almost like a selfie printed right on her floppy ear. Lucy was born at the Lollipop Farm Animal Rescue Center in New York, USA. She was adopted by a young couple, Cassidy and Zach, who were amazed to discover her one-of-a-kind marking. Interestingly, they hadn't noticed this selfie until a passerby pointed it out while they were buying dog food. Since then, Lucy's charming feature has made her a hit with everyone she meets. Whenever people see Lucy, they are enchanted not only by her friendly and playful demeanor, but also by her unique ear marking. She brings joy and amazement to all, with many finding it hard to believe that her ear naturally features such a detailed image of her own face. Lucy's story and her special marking have made her a beloved subject in tabloids, and she continues to charm everyone she encounters with her delightful appearance and sweet personality. Number 10. Four-legged chicken. Next on our list is an exceptionally rare bird, a chicken that hatched in 2008, leaving everyone puzzled with its appearance. Chickens typically have 2 legs, but this one was born with 4. This unique chick quickly became a local sensation, drawing crowds of curious visitors. The farmer, despite numerous offers from intrigued buyers, chose to keep the unusual bird. The extra limbs were due to a rare condition called polymelia. Polymelia is a congenital disorder where an animal or person is born with more limbs than usual. This occurs during embryonic development when the limb formation process goes awry. The severity of polymelia varies, resulting in anything from small, non-functional limbs to fully formed and operational extra limbs. This condition can affect various species, including humans, and often requires medical attention. However, this four-legged chick appears to be doing just fine despite its additional appendages. Number 9. The long-eared goat. Meet Simba, a remarkable goat from Karachi, Pakistan, whose extraordinarily long ears quickly turned him into a global sensation. Born on June 4, 2022, Simba's ears measured a staggering 19 inches at birth and eventually grew to 22 inches. This unique feature not only distinguished him from other goats, but also captivated people worldwide, making headlines and sparking widespread interest. Mohammed Hassan Narejo, Simba's owner, recognized his goat's uniqueness early on and took to social media to share his story. As Simba's fame spread, his incredible ears required special care to prevent them from dragging on the ground or suffering damage. To help Simba move around freely and safely, Narejo designed a custom harness specifically tailored to support the weight and length of the ears. Despite numerous offers from around the world, Narejo's deep bond with Simba made the idea of selling him unthinkable. Unfortunately, Simba's life was unexpectedly cut short. He passed away on April 11, 2023, after a brief illness. Number 8. The giant wetapunga. Imagine taking a trip to an island and stumbling upon a creature straight out of a movie. That's exactly what happened in 2011 to Mark Moffat, a park ranger, who encountered an 18-centimeter-long grasshopper known as the wetapunga on New Zealand's offshore island. This giant insect, part of the Deinocrita genus, is often called the terrible grasshopper. The wetapunga stands out as one of a kind, often described as a Goliath among grasshoppers. Most grasshoppers in the Deinocrita genus grow up to 10 centimeters and weigh about 35 grams. However, the wetapunga mark discovered measures 18 centimeters in length and weighs a hefty 71 grams, making it as heavy as a sparrow and 3 times the size of a mouse. The wetapunga, which resembles a flightless cricket, surviving only on Little Barrier Island off the coast of New Zealand's North Island. It nearly disappeared due to a disrupted food chain. In the early 20th century, feral cats on the island controlled the rodent population, particularly the Polynesian rat. When efforts were made to eradicate the feral cats, the rat population exploded, and they feasted on the wetapunga at night. During the day, saddleback birds also preyed on these giant grasshoppers. Fortunately, conservationists recognized the issue and removed the rats, allowing the wetapunga population to recover. These rare insects have now been introduced to other predator-free environments, safeguarding their future. Number 7. Golden sea horses. Seahorses are already fascinating creatures with their unique structures, mating habits, and voracious appetites. But imagine having a golden seahorse in your aquarium. This might sound like a scene from a fantasy, but it's a scientific marvel brought to life by passionate Vietnamese biologists aiming to rejuvenate endangered species populations. These incredible golden seahorses were created by integrating fluorescent proteins from jellyfish with tiny grains of gold. This combination was then meticulously injected into the egg cells of female seahorses. After about 20 trials, the result was 108 glowing golden seahorses. This process has given us living creatures that shine brighter than gold. These seahorses are not just visually stunning, but also incredibly valuable. They are so rare and unique that their worth could surpass that of gold itself. This groundbreaking achievement didn't come easy, but the result is nothing short of fantabulous. The golden seahorses are indeed a species that may only appear once in a millennium. Number 6. The world's smallest stallion. Meet Einstein, the pint-sized stallion who captured hearts worldwide with his incredible stature. Born on April 22, 2010, in Barnstead, New Hampshire, Einstein weighed just 6 pounds and stood a mere 14 inches tall. This miniature horse, unlike any other, didn't suffer from dwarfism, making his tiny size even more remarkable. Einstein's parents, both miniature horses themselves, were of average size for their breed. However, Einstein defied all expectations with his unusually small frame. His breeders, Charlie Cantrell and Rachel Wagner, quickly realized they had a unique equine on their hands. His tiny size at birth instantly set him apart, making him a global sensation. As Einstein grew, he maintained his petite size, never surpassing 24 inches in height. His endearing personality and playful nature made him a favorite among children and adults alike. He often participated in events and visits, spreading joy and fascination wherever he went. His small stature didn't stop him from enjoying a full life. Sadly, Einstein was euthanized in 2020 after suffering complications from cancer. Before we move on, here's today's subscriber's pick. Have you ever encountered creatures so unique that they seem to defy the boundaries of natural science? Meet these astonishing beings captured in the image you see before you. With their oversized, boggle-eyed expressions and completely bald bodies, these mysterious entities might just be the rarest animals born once in a lifetime. Or could they actually be evidence of extraterrestrial life among us? Sometimes we come across animals with rare genetic mutations that captivate our imaginations, but these particular individuals seem to leap straight out of a science fiction novel. It's hard to believe these aren't crafted from CGI or the brainchild of a creative artist, but here they are, staring back at us with eyes wide open. Could these be genuine Earth dwellers, or is this just an AI-generated image? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Number 5. Albino Panda. The birth of a baby panda is already a cause for celebration, but an albino panda? That's a truly extraordinary event in nature. In 2019, a rare albino panda was caught on camera at the Wolong National Nature Reserve in China's southwestern Sichuan province. This was the first ever recorded sighting of an albino panda, making it a historic moment. The footage shows the albino panda with an all-white coat and distinctive red eyes, characteristics of albinism, a genetic condition that results in a lack of pigmentation. Experts who analyzed the video observed that the panda appeared strong and had a steady gait, indicating that albinism had not adversely affected its health. This incredible sighting has excited conservationists and panda enthusiasts worldwide. Imagine how special this panda must be, roaming through the forest with its unique appearance, unaware of the global fascination it has sparked. Such rare occurrences remind us of the endless wonders nature has to offer. Number 4. Green puppy. In January 2020, a remarkable event took place when Gypsy, a white German shepherd from North Carolina, gave birth to a litter of 8 puppies. Among them was a lime green pup named Hulk, a sight that stunned everyone. This rare coloration is caused by meconium, the first stool of an infant mammal, which can stain the fur if present in the womb during development. While unusual, this green hue is harmless and fades as the puppy is cleaned by its mother. Gypsy's owners, Shauna Stamey and her family, were amazed to see Hulk's green fur, but quickly learned from their vet that it posed no health risks. Hulk's unique appearance quickly made headlines, capturing the interest of animal lovers and media outlets alike. This little green pup is healthy and thriving, ready to find a loving home along with his siblings once they are old enough. Number 3. Human-faced goat. In India, the birth of a little black goat created quite a buzz due to its unusual appearance. This baby goat had a face that many believed looked strikingly human, leading some to worship it as a divine figure. The goat's face was distinctly different, with a flattened appearance that, from certain angles, resembled human features. This unique appearance is due to a condition known as cyclopia, which often results in the absence of a nose and eyes that are not in their typical positions. In some cases, this can make it look like the animal has a single, central eye, hence the name cyclopia. The condition is usually caused when a pregnant animal consumes plants containing a toxin called cyclopamine. This toxin disrupts the normal development of the brain in the fetus, leading to these rare facial characteristics. Unfortunately, cyclopia is often fatal, and most animals with this condition do not survive long. In many cases, they do not even make it to birth. Despite its brief life, this human-faced goat captured the fascination of many. Number 2. One-eyed albino shark. Now here's a fish story that's almost too incredible to believe. Indonesian fishermen recently hauled in a shark that, according to their claims, was accidentally caught in their net. As they inspected their catch, they discovered that the shark was pregnant with 3 baby sharks. But here's the astonishing part. One of these baby sharks was completely white and had a single eye in the middle of its head, resembling a Cyclops. This rare find is most likely an albino shark, a condition that causes a complete lack of pigment, giving it its white appearance. The single eye is probably due to a condition known as cyclopia, which prevents the normal development of facial features. Sadly, these baby sharks were still developing when their mother was caught, meaning none of them had a chance to survive. Despite the tragic circumstances, the discovery of the one-eyed albino shark is undeniably fascinating. While there have been reports of other albino and Cyclops sharks found under similar circumstances, there's something particularly strange about the exact conditions under which these unique creatures were discovered. Number 1. Glowing cats. Though these glowing cats are not natural, their existence is something you wouldn't expect to see even once in 1,000 years. In 2011, researchers at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester were working on a therapeutic process for the feline immunodeficiency virus, or FIV, which is similar to HIV in humans. During their experiments, they made a groundbreaking discovery: cats that glow. This incredible phenomenon occurred when 3 feline eggs were injected with an antibody combined with the fluorescent protein found in jellyfish. Glowing cats. But that's not all. These unique felines might also be immune to FIV. At first glance, they look like normal cats. But when the lights are dimmed and exposed to blue light, A stunning green glow emerges from their fur. Even their claws light up, leaving everyone who sees them in awe. Now, you might wonder how glowing cats can contribute to solving global health crises. These remarkable felines are part of a larger study aimed at treating AIDS. By introducing the gene that produces the fluorescent protein, scientists can monitor altered genes more easily. Essentially, these glowing cats are walking medical research labs. Their glow, while fascinating, serves a crucial scientific purpose. If these experiments prove successful, they could lead to new solutions in the fight against HIV in humans. So while these glowing kitties might look like they belong in a Halloween display, they are actually advancing medical science in ways we never imagined. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.